Well, listen, I just remembered I left my cat in the microwave. I gotta go. I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Showdown is the 1993 action martial arts film, also known as American Karate Tiger, which is also known as the biggest Karate Kid ripoff ever. This bullshit ass film stars Ty Bo's martial arts master, Billy motherfucking Blanks. Oh, and Ken Scott and Christine Taylor are also in it. Welcome back to another cinematic adventure, and let me tell you, this movie sucks. It's like the Karate Kid, Saved by the Bell and Grease, had a bad threesome, got pregnant, and shit out this movie. It starts off with Billy Blanks playing a cop, along with his partner, Officer Spinelli, and apparently this motherfucker can't seem to keep a cup of coffee in his goddamn mouth. But anyways, these porkies get called to respond to a noise complaint at a local party. Here we meet these two buttholes wearing sweet ass leather jackets. I mean, come on. These dudes are just having a great time, aside from punking some dorks and a smidge of sexual harassment. There's no problems here, but the Tybo Po pull up, and then the shit hits the proverbial fan. There's a few kisses to the forehead, and then a little bottle smashing to the side of the head. Billy decides that he doesn't like sweet leather jackets, so he breaks his neck. His partner, Spinelli, kindly escorts the other sweet leather-wearing jacket dude away while Billy cries over the broken neck dude. And all your time for that second chance. And how fat do you have to be to bring Pringles to a house party? After washing off the scent of murder in the showers, Billy tells his partner that he's done with being a pig. Fast forward 7 years, and we meet the new 25-year-old student on campus, young Ben Stiller. And what the fuck is up with this dude? Haircut. Anyways, his new school is awesome, where students bang 12 o'clock wheelies, vandalize school property, and practice firearm safety. He meets the principal, who's kind of a dickhead.
You know how to read? No smoking, no profanity, no graffiti, no fighting, no weapons, and no sex. You like sex? Ah, never mind. On campus, keep it in your pants. Listen, you stick to these rules, I'll stay out of your face. You don't, I'll become your worst nightmare. You got it?
Sir.
Good, have a nice day.
But then he's pretty awesome.
Hey, meathead. Your parents have any kids that lived? Sheesh.
He's walking to his homeroom when a kid throws a firecracker at him, and he's the only one that hits the deck. Everyone is laughing at him, except for Marsha Brady. She's actually turned on by him being a little bitch. Ben just happens to have the same class as Marsha, where she can't stop staring at him, and she totally wants to meet his little fucker. Except there is one big problem. Marsha's 40-year-old 7th-year senior boyfriend, Jefferson Darcy, this married with children star, is apparently into karate, and he's totally overprotective of his sensei.
Listen, Lee's my sensei. Don't talk about him that way.
We also get to meet his new friend, Screech. This dude is just straight up fucking weird.
Well, listen, I just remembered I left my cat in the microwave. I gotta go. I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
But even though he's weird, he tries to warn Ben about the 40-year-old boyfriend, Jeff, and how much of a psychopath he is. But Ben does not give a fuck about what Screech said. He went straight into pimping mode and put in work on Marsha, but not so fast. Jefferson shows up just in time to cock block. Jeff don't play that shit, and that's his bitch. So he decides to stomp out Ben with his cronies. After Benny eats an uppercut and right hook from Jefferson, here comes Billy Blanks. Billy takes him to his underground janitor dojo and talks to him about random shit.
Not in Kansas anymore, are you?
Next, we cut to the psycho-ass Cobra Kai dojo instructor sensei that Jeff was bragging about. And holy shit, it turns out to be that other sweet leather jacket wearing dude, and he's a total dick.
I won. Who won?
Sensei!
Who won?
Sensei!
We find out that Lee actually runs an underground fight club involving high school kids where Jefferson is his top fighter. But this makes no sense because Lee is introduced as the reigning champion during a fight later on in the movie, and this is just completely stupid. Ben totally disregarded that ASS kicking he took from Jefferson and decides he wants to still talk to Marsha. That's a totally bad move, bro. The bullies decide to chase him into the gym, and guess who shows up? Billy. He ends up beating their ass with their own ass. He displays some high-level Taibo black belt shit. After the massacre, Billy runs away because now he just committed a handful of felonies on some minors, so he's out. And now everyone in school thinks that Ben is the one who kicked Jeff's ass.
You kicked their butts.
Jefferson declares, Kevin McAllister style, that he's not afraid anymore.
Hey, I'm not afraid anymore. I said I'm not afraid anymore. Do you hear me?
Back at Cobra Kai, the sensei hears about Mr. Miyagi beating the brakes off his student and pulls an extremely player move with the backhanded get on your knees. Then proceeded to pimp slap him around a little bit to teach him a lesson. The leather jacket wearing sensei cups a fart and holds it to Jeff's face. Bow to your sensei. Jefferson Darcy confronts Ben about why is he telling everybody that he kicked his ass.
Ken, I hear you've been telling people you beat me up yesterday. I don't like people telling stories about me, Neil Dick.
So he ends up kicking the Steeler out of Ben. Ben goes to cry to Billy. So Billy decides he wants to teach Ben on how to fight. So he Mr. Miyagi's his ass by making him mop the entire gym basketball floor and clean toilets.
I get it. When this is all over, I'm gonna know how to do all kinds of karate bucks, right? It's like wax on, wax off, paint the fence, sand the floor.
Ben apparently has never taken out the trash before because he completely misses the dumpster. What a dumb ass. And I'm starting to root for Jefferson. And why the hell is he running sprints like that? During this training session, it seems that Lee hired a spy and she takes pictures from 10 feet away. This is stupid. Lee realizes that it's Billy who was the cop in the beginning of the movie that broke his brother's neck. Oh, hell no.
I want you to learn more now.
Listen to me.
Now!
During Ben's training, he learned some dodgeball techniques, how to fight a pipe with t-shirts tied to the ends of it, and how to do air punches. Next, we get to see the psycho Lee in action against some dude that does some really sweet air kicks.
Under deadly David Stern.
Billy decides he wants to get back into police work, so he calls up his old partner, Spinelli, to bust up this underground fight club, and they fail miserably, so they bail. Lee finds out about these haters trying to end his shit, so he sends some weak-ass assassins to kill Bill.
Kill him.
Apparently, Billy's police work is not as good as his karate skills, and he gets stabbed through a window. Dog, there wasn't even enough money in the movie's budget, so they shot this scene in someone's homemade movie set? Shit. Anyways, Kung Fu Benny goes full George McFly on Jefferson with some get your damn hands off her shit, and then he gets challenged to a kumite.
You want to settle this? Fine. But settle it like men in a real ring.
And the last man standing gets the mediocre white girl. And now it's time for the final showdown. Jefferson came ready to fight in a silky robe with his little nippies peeking out. Benny gets his ass handed to him. But Mr. Miyagi suddenly appears and gives Kenny the inspiration he desperately needs. Benny's got a damn sleeper build on him. He's jacked, bro. he gives Mr. Darcy his version of the crane kick beat down. Psycho Sensei Lee gets all pissy that his number one 40-year-old category fighter loses to Gaylord Fokker, and now he's gonna go full trench coat mafia on they ass. Even on Jefferson, he's apparently switched from sweet leather jackets to sweet leather vest.
Makes me aerodynamic when I fight.
But anyways, Lee is beating Bill's ass real good. It's probably because of his outfit. He starts whipping Billy with his belt, and that's some shit I don't want to talk about. But then Billy reminds Lee of why he broke his brother's neck, because he hates leather jackets and vests. Eat a slow-mo spin kick. Oh my God. Anyway, Billy ends up whipping Lee's psychotic ass. The police end up raiding the Kumite, and for some reason, Screech proves that he doesn't like women and beats up a chick. Benny finally gets the girl, and Screech cock blocks in the final scene. Wow, what a loser. I actually hate this guy, but that's it. I wouldn't recommend this movie for any reason. This movie sucks. I watched it, so you don't have to. You're welcome.